Make more blockbusters. That's the advice of the film industry from the Prime Minister. He says national lottery money will in future be aimed at more mainstream films rather than art house cinema. But after the return of James Bond and the worldwide success of The King's Speech, does the industry really need a prime ministerial direction on picking winners? Here's our culture editor, Matthew Cain.
From Johnny Depp to Marilyn Monroe, most of the big names in the film business have visited Pinewood. But today, the studios welcomed a very different guest, Prime Minister David Cameron. The visit comes ahead of the publication of a review of government film policy next week. According to a statement, it's expected to recommend that government funding of films via the National Lottery be rebalanced. The idea is to support more mainstream films that could become commercial successes, as well as what it calls culturally rewarding films.
There has been a policy of not making or putting money into films which might be popular, because the theory was that they could get investment elsewhere. Well, anyone in the film industry could tell you this is complete nonsense. It's extremely hard to set up a picture which is absolutely geared to every market in the world. And some of those filmmakers need help, just like other kinds of filmmakers. The idea that you only put public money into films where it will probably be lost doesn't seem to me to make an enormous amount of sense.
Take one, A camera mark.
£34 million was invested in British film from National Lottery money last year. This year, that funding will increase to £43 million. In return, the British film industry contributes an estimated £4.2 billion to the UK economy each year.
Feel the looseness of the jaw.
But of all art forms, film is notorious for being the most difficult to predict hits. Last year, The King's Speech was widely expected to be a modest hit, but went on to become the highest-grossing independent British film of all time. And this biopic of Margaret Thatcher was considered a risky proposition when it was in development. It couldn't have been made without the help of lottery funding. But its opening weekend has been much more successful than expected. In the UK alone, it's taken more than £2 million, double the amount invested in public money.
The Right Honourable Gentleman knows very well.
This Friday, The Iron Lady will be competing at the box office against the newly released Shame, the latest film by artist-turned-film director Steve McQueen. He's unimpressed by David Cameron's take on the industry.
Maybe he knows something that no one else knows, because I think that even Hollywood knows what's going to be commercial success or not. I think if you go down that road, you're liable to have egg all over your face. Obviously, you would hope that things do make money, but that cannot be the main importance. It's got to be of quality. Otherwise, it wouldn't be filmmaking. It would be a stock exchange.
Screenwriter William Goldman once famously said about the film industry that nobody knows anything. Can David Cameron prove him wrong? The report is published on Monday.
Matthew Cain reporting. And for more reaction of all sorts from the filmmaking community, you can go to our website, channel4.com/news.